Here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is...
Pearls!
Bright blue waves, pure white sand. Although it does seem a little less promising than I expect.
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem.
Look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin!
Are you all paying attention? Good. Then out, the curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl. Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married until the day of the storm. The fisherman... As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. But instead, he met her, a mermaid more beautiful than any. I will give you your life if you give me your soul. Many days passed and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him... But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bed. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would... Then one day, he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her." He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat. And so, the man who was once the pride of Honolulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach. That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow.
Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls!
Aloha, friends. Is there anything I can do?
Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai.
Oh, my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my... I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giants. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid...
These must be the gallant squid hunters. Yoo-hoo! Over here! They look like they're saying something, but... Above you! Above you?
Look out! Up there! You have got to be kidding.
Veronica wins again.
Things are looking up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mahalo, mahalo. Whoever you people are, I can't thank you, but I can sure feed you enough. Tonight we're gonna have a luau tourin. Get ready to drink, dance, and fill your belly with fish till you...
And where do you think you're going? You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't anyway. You're going to look for Kai, aren't you?
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You...
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only... If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you...
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kainoa. I take it you've heard...
Yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale...
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the storm... It all happened 50 years ago. And it happened just like my ma tells it. But the... 10 years after Grandpa got chased out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put. Another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani. But when they got there, her and the baby... The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them. So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't... He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village...
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid?
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch... If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her. Look, I'm sorry if I was kind of short with you back there. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy. But it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers. And now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman, tough. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we... The kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it. brought me here.
That voice, it's music to my ears. I feel like I could cry.
Yeah, I'm Kai. What? What? You're a mer...
Oh, silly me. I'm always far too quick to jump for joy. You don't know me, I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather.
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this... Oh, how could I forget we mermaids live 500 years? Quick as a flash, a hue. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing far. Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. So long through sun and stormy weather, but now it's time at long, long last. Your granddad's hands, you know. So soft, yet strong and honest. A mermaid who sets foot on land will perish in the brine. And that's all right. I got to meet my darling one last time. Oh. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid, he's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love, but now it's time to say.
I can't stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
What's this? A letter?
This is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of... But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife. With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could.
Kai? You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to... You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all. And what they don't know... I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there, on that rock. Still... But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me. But... I love you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
heavens! This place is a veritable paradise under the sea. Just when you think you've seen it all.
So we can breathe underwater now? That harp is something else. Well, now we're here. I guess we can find out if that story about the giant pearl is just an...
Finding the orb is important, but we need to talk to the Queen first.
I welcome you to Nautica, the land beneath the waves. What brings you, Prince of...
Huh? How do you know he's the Prince of Dundras?
I have a second sight that touches every quarter. Of doomed love between men and mermaids, let us later speak. First, allow me... Behold the shining sphere of green, the orb you humans need. Consider this my thanks for what you did for dear Michelle. Pray take it kindly, travelers. I witnessed the whole sorry tale. It always breaks my heart. But while the mermaid's burden holds, such romances are blighted, and love between man. For years now I have sought a way to remedy this curse. You humans cannot help but seem a fragile kind to we, who live 500 years, but though the flame of human life burns short, it burns so bright. And so your kind admire our kind, but we admire in turn. It is the world tree's will. It was the world tree's will that brought Michelle and Kai together. I pray that in them, so too was it the world tree's will that brought you here today. But now, dear luminary, so set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on. Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the tree of life.